He cuddles up to you, laying his head on your chest. He doesn't seem to want to hurt you. Your heartbeat picks up anyway. The abnormal feeling of dread is back. Wow, 15 sanity. Please, let me go. He looks up at you like a hurt puppy. Don't be so mean to me. I just want to cuddle. Well, hey all you cool creatures. I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel. Today we are going to be playing The Science of Staying Awake, which is a yandere visual novel with romance elements, where you are a college student who is quite sleep deprived. And when you go home one day after class, you end up coming across a creature who is laying in your bed, and things get strange. Now, being that this is both a horror game, but in kind of a corny way, it's not like overly gory or scary or anything like that, and it is also a yandere visual novel, there are a few content warnings that I should give you, which include flashing images and text, potentially unsettling images, intentional glitches, loud noises, jump scares, screen shaking, unreality, and mild fourth wall breaking. Obviously with loud noises and of course flashing lights and images, I will put warnings on the screen. But with that out of the way, let's get started. So tired. I haven't slept in like 2 days, God. At least I've only got one last class after this. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Again. I should grab something from the vending machine after this. Hope it gives me a good kick. No, what am I thinking? I'm broke as is. I'll just power through it. I can do it. It's fine. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna, work to get all the choices, but let's power through it. You know what? We're broke. We'll power through it. We'll come back to this choice again later. Just one more class. It can't be that hard. You prop up your head, chewing your tongue to try and stay awake. Plus 20 wakefulness. And don't forget about the test. I'll see you next week. Finally. You grab your things and head home. Dragging yourself up the stairs seems to have taken all the energy you had left. As soon as you're finally home, you toss your bag on the floor and collapse onto your bed. Oh! What the frick? Something moves under the pile of blankets. Oh my god, what a cutie! You jump off the bed and watch as he sits up. Didn't mean to startle you. Sorry. It just hurt a bit, dropping your whole weight on me like that. It's okay, though. Oh my. Well, ooh, boy. You know what? What are you doing in my room? I fell asleep. Didn't mean to, but your bed is so warm and... No, I mean what... Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That must be rude. I'm Vance. Sorry for that. He reaches out and shakes your hand. A strange chill runs down your spine the moment he touches you. Minus 10 sanity. What are our stats? Hold on. Okay, so we're only at 40 wakefulness and 90 sanity. Alright. You take a few steps away. Standing too close to him fills you with inexplicable anxiety. It's not that you're scared of him, though. In fact, you can't bring yourself to even see him as human. Not in a hateful way. It just feels like you came home to find a stray animal in your bed. A stray animal you're not sure what to do about. As if to confirm your thoughts, he gives a weird whining noise. Ooh, I'm not going to give you any trouble. You'll barely know I'm here. I'd just like some affection. Tilting his head like a dog, he comes closer. Hey buddy, I don't know who you are. I think I might refuse this. Even though you introduced yourself, this is still weird. Refuse. You step away and gesture for him to stay back. But... oh! I couldn't even read the line. He leaps at you so suddenly you hear him hit the wall next to you. So what? What does it matter? Don't be so cold. Just touch me. He grabs you by the clothes, pulling you uncomfortably close. He's shaking. Touch me for once. -10 sanity. Oh god. Trying to push him away only makes him cling to you more. You're starting to get lightheaded. -10 sanity. Oh boy. You try again. This time you manage to break his grasp. Before he can grab you again, you go for the door. No, 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 no. Don't leave. I've been so lonely. His ears are twitching. The smell of copper and burning wood seems to fill the room. Oh my golly. Hey, wow, I had to make that choice really fast. Hold on. Alright, let's run. Broom closet. You run to the broom closet. Not much you can see in the dark. You feel around blindly and grab a broom, clutching it like a weapon. I just want some company. He's trembling. I feel mean. Why am I going the mean route? Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Alright. We're gonna hit him. I feel so bad. I don't want to. But at the same time, I want to see what happens. You smack him with the broom. While he's stunned, you run out of the closet. You manage to barricade the door with the broom before he can get out. Sitting on the bed, on the other end of the room, you stare at the closet door. Your heartbeat, pounding rapidly up until now, begins to finally slow down. +20 sanity. -10 wakefulness. I've been choosing basically the bottom one except for the broom closet, so I'm just gonna go to sleep, see what happens. You crawl into bed and wait a while. He says nothing. The dreadful anxiety subsides quickly. You already feel yourself drifting off to sleep. +20 sanity. -20 wakefulness. You wake up the next morning, finally feeling well rested. The room is silent and warm, sunlight streaming in through the window. After a while, you hesitantly check the broom closet. There's nobody there. Bad end. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to, where we're basically refusing him and let him catch us and also try the stairs. The smell of copper and burning wood seems to fill the room. We're gonna run downstairs. Your head is spinning. You can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Oh, shit, run. Bad idea. Oops. Nothing's broken, probably. You're not sure, you can't move much. Oh, Oh no. You poor thing. You must be in pain. You try to get up. Blood fills your mouth, spilling onto his shoes when you try to speak. He doesn't seem to mind. It's okay. It's all my fault. It's okay. You can hurt me right back. I'll take care of you. Just stay with me. You'll stay with me forever. It'll be good. You'll get used to me. He brushes your hair out of your face, staining his sleeves with blood, and kisses you on the forehead. Please don't. You feel close to passing out. It never actually comes. Bad end. Alright. Now I'm gonna see what happens when he catches us, and then after that, I'm going to see what happens when we question him instead of going to sleep. The smell of copper and burning wood seems to fill the room. Alright, we're not gonna run. He snarls like a wild animal, leaping at you again. You hit your head against the door. The back of your throat tastes metallic. Oh, no. You feel nauseous. He cradles your face with trembling hands, and the red stains on his sleeves confirm your worst suspicions. I didn't mean to. Oh no. As much as you would like to do something, anything, your body feels heavy as lead. His heartbeat is racing. You can hear it distinctly, being clutched so tight in his arms. Minus 20 sanity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He buries his face in the crook of your neck where the blood from your head wound is pooling. Half conscious, but unable to pass out if you wanted to, you can feel him planting tens of little sloppy kisses on your skin. Or, no, that's not true. That's not it. They're not kisses. He's licking the blood off your neck. Minus 20 sanity. Oh, wow. The feeling's sharper now that you realize what it is. You weakly reach out to stop him. He just unceremoniously moves your hand out of the way and keeps going. Minus 20 sanity. Oh no, what are our stats? Oh, we're basically down to almost no sanity. Okay. It'll be over soon. You'll be gone soon. He holds your hand. Gone? Oh, not dead. Don't worry. You'll feel better. It'll be alright. Doesn't it feel better already? It does. The pain seems to dull, fading slowly. I don't think you should stay so close. I'm not leaving you alone. I'm not asking you to, just... I'll take care of you. Oh my gosh, it says forever, forever, forever in a very light font. He drags you into bed. You're only dazed, very much alive, but it seems to take tremendous effort to move. The skill with which he handles the dead weight of your limp body surprises you. In contrast with his awkward, unstable demeanor, here he seems so experienced. The bed's comfortable at least, and he's outstandingly gentle in placing you there. How do you feel? It doesn't hurt anymore. Minus 20 sanity. We are out of sanity. Bad end. Your sanity ran out. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna see what happens when we question him in the broom closet. Alright, so we're gonna question him and... find out why he's here, and probably what he is. So, care to explain what the hell you are? Some kind of hallucination? Not a hallucination, no. More like a spirit. A phantom. A spirit? Are you haunting this house? Oh, don't call it that. I'm not supposed to be disturbing you. I just live here the same way you do, just on a different dimensional level. A different layer of reality, so to speak. You're not supposed to see me. Humans aren't supposed to see us, and they don't. Not usually. And if they do, that's only if they stay awake for too long. They brush us off as hallucinations. It sounds bad, I know. Maybe it's creepy, isn't it? You must think it's creepy. I mean, it was probably scary seeing me, wasn't it? It's your first time hearing about this, isn't it? You probably thought I was a home intruder. Can't blame you. You've been so understanding, though. Much better to me than I had any right to expect. You're so nice. There's a pathetic undertone to his voice, even when he's not asking for anything. You can't help but think it sounds like begging. Like the whining of a beaten puppy. Ooh, I don't like that imagery. So, you can only be seen by those awake for too long, and I suppose you being some sort of spirit explains the inexplicable uneasiness that comes with being too close to you? I got that, but what is wrong with you? I've hardly met you. Why were you so dead set on me touching you and holding you and proximity? You can't fall asleep if you're close to me. Think of it as a force field of sorts. That's where this ominous feeling comes from. That must have been terrible for you, but I really like you, too. I didn't want you to fall asleep and go right back to being so far away, so oblivious, and I wanted to hold you, too, not just to keep you awake, like lovers do. I'm sorry. I love you. I just wish I could keep you close forever. He falls silent. You crawl into bed and wait a while. He says nothing. The dreadful anxiety subsides quickly. You already feel yourself drifting off to sleep. Plus 20 sanity. Minus 20 wakefulness. You wake up the next morning, finally feeling well rested. The room is silent and warm, sunlight streaming in through the window. After a while, you hesitantly check the broom closet. There's nobody there. Bad end. That makes sense. They keep ending up being a bad end. I'm gonna find out what happens when we pet him while we're in the broom closet instead of hitting him with the broom. Alright, or I guess it's hug. Excuse me. Let's hug him. You hesitantly put the broom away and open your arms. He sinks into your embrace. You almost feel bad for him. Minus 10 sanity. Thank you. There, that's enough. You gently try to pull away, but he refuses to let go. You try again, less gently. He pushes you down. You both end up on the floor, bodies still tangled together. Don't leave me. Hold me more. It dawns on you that you never heard the closet door open. Maybe it never did. He did seem to just appear inside. Whatever he is, he clearly isn't human. Or maybe you're just losing your mind. I don't think our sanity's gone yet. Let's see. 60. Minus 20 sanity. Well, now it's 40. You try to push him off, but he doesn't budge. It feels like more strength than he should be capable of. He's far from tall and pretty scrawny, but no matter how you try, you can't get out of his grasp. Minus 20 sanity. Oh no. Let's see what happens when we fight it, and then, of course, I'll go back and see what happens when we accept it. Cricket. You slam your forehead against his nose. It hurts, but it does the trick. You shove him off yourself. It buys you enough time to stand up and make a run for the door. Oh. You never make it out. He throws himself at you like a crazed animal. Almost cracks his skull against the wall, but manages to pull you down with him nonetheless. There's no order to what he's doing, only a desperate fervor. It works though. You find yourself pinned down on the closet floor with him on top of you. You must have split your lip on his jaw, trying to get away. You can feel blood on your chin and taste it in your mouth, but there's so much more of it in his. It spills out whenever he tries to speak. It spills out even more when he kisses you, deeply and suddenly. No, dude! Don't! Kissing without consent is wrong. I don't care how much you like me. I know you're basically a yandere. Don't do it! Your head is swimming. All you can taste is metal. You've got fight, you know. Almost knocked me out cold, and from such a disadvantaged position, too. There's a weird love-struck tone to his voice, not even the slightest twinge of anger to it, only deep adoration. It's praise, and nothing but praise. I mean it, every word. You have no idea. It's really impressive, even though I didn't. He collapses. Drops like a corpse. His body seemed much heavier when he had you pinned down. Now that it's nothing but dead weight, you get it off of yourself without much effort. He's definitely alive, though. You can hear his heavy breathing, punctuated with occasional near-inaudible whines. After a few seconds of motionlessness, he sits up slowly. You flinch when he does, instinctively jumping out of his reach. It looks pitiful. Seeing him drag himself into an upright position, some part of you feels bad for him, but you know better than to waste your one chance at getting to safety. Wait. You're already halfway out the door when he speaks up, his voice sounding so miserable you stop in your tracks without thinking. He's still exactly where you left him, sitting on the floor, bloody and bleary-eyed. Despite this, there's a shadow of a smile on his face, barely visible in the low light. I'll stay right here, okay? Don't be scared, please. I'm not gonna move an inch. Just let me talk to you from here. Don't go away while you're still here. You take a single hesitant step in his direction, more as a tacit agreement than anything else. He seems to understand. A smile stretches across his face. Happy. You have no idea how happy I am. Sorry it got so violent. I didn't want you to go, but... Oh, it didn't turn out so bad, did it? My blood in your mouth. A part of me inside you. Of you in me. It's so romantic. Most could never dream of a closeness like this. Don't you think? It's disgusting. Disgusting. No, yeah, A coughing fit interrupts him mid-word. He covers his whole face with his sleeves, as if ashamed of making you see this. When it stops, his sleeves have fresh bloodstains on them. Sorry, I wish I could keep you here, but you see the state I'm in. Don't worry about me, though. I'll be fine. I'm more worried about you. You must be tired. Thank you for staying with me this long. You didn't want to, I know, but thanks anyway. He laughs awkwardly. Halfway through it, it begins to sound more like sobbing. Haha, don't look at me like that. Please, I don't know if it's disgust or pity. I can't quite read it. I mean, either's fine. I deserve it. Your pity's more than I deserve, really. But I'm not gonna go and die in your closet, you know? It's fine, really. It's not like you're gonna wake up in the morning and find a dead body here. If you go to sleep now, I mean. I've kept you more than I've had any right to, I know. Not like I really had anything important to say. You can go now. I'm sorry for all of this. Don't you need help? I'll be fine. Feels weird to just leave him in the closet, but you do exactly that. What else can you do? You're exhausted anyway. You crawl into bed and fall asleep within minutes. You wake up the next morning, finally feeling well rested. After a while, you look inside the closet. There's no one there. The only trace of Vance is a small amount of blood left on the floor. Bad end, yep. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens when we say it's romantic. It's romantic. His face lights up. Right? I'm so lucky. You know, I don't mind that you roughed me up a bit. Not at all. I mean, you had every right to, yes, but it felt so real. I felt so real. Flesh and blood, so much blood. All for you, all because of you. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Hey, if you don't mind, can we kiss again? Just one quick kiss and I'll leave you alone any way you want me to. I can stay here, right here. I won't hurt you or... I'm a little lightheaded, but if you want me to go away, just say the word. If you want me dead. Please. I really don't want him dead. I'm going to be honest. You come closer slowly, watching as his eyes light up more with your every step. Kneeling in front of him, you pull him closer by the fabric of his shirt. Your lips meet for just a few seconds, but when you pull away, he sighs like he just saw heaven itself. -10 sanity. Sitting on the bed, you watch him lean back against the wall, still with a dazed smile on his face. You can stay, just don't get too close. The last thing you hear before you go to sleep are 2 words from him, spoken in breathless disbelief. Thank you. You wake up the next morning, finally well rested. The room is silent and warm, sunlight streaming in through the window. After a while, you check the broom closet. Vance isn't there, but you spot something on the floor. You open the door wider to let in more light. It's a heart symbol, painted in blood with clearly trembling fingers. Good end. That was a good end. I hope he survived. I don't think he was right with how he was acting, but let's now go get the vending machine options and see what happens when we're more affectionate with him. All right. We're going to the vending machine. What should I get? Oh golly. That's tough. Let's go with the candy bar first. Plus 30 wakefulness. Not bad. It's still hard to stay focused, but at least you're no longer struggling to fall asleep. The sugar was well worth the money. The calories, too. You didn't even realize how hungry you were before until now. And don't forget about the test. I'll see you next week. Finally, you grab your things and head home. So I think I first went with, what are you doing in my room? So we'll probably go with, who are you? I'm Vance. Nice to meet you. He reaches out and shakes your hand. A strange chill runs down your spine the moment he touches you. -10 sanity. You take a few steps away. Standing too close to him fills you with inexplicable anxiety. It's not that you're scared of him, though. In fact, you can't bring yourself to even see him as human. Tilting his head like a dog, he comes closer. Alright, we're gonna pet him. You reach out and scratch his ears. They twitch as he bumps his head against your hand. You're so nice. -10 sanity. When you try to pull your hand back, he grabs it. No, more. Pet me more. You comply. He seems so desperate. After a while, you pull your hand back again. He grabs at it again, but you're firmer this time. But more. You shake your head and get a low whine in response. He seems like he's about to cry. Let's be mean first and ignore him, and then we'll try feeding him. You step away and gesture for him to stay back. But... Oh, I feel weird whenever... Okay, so this goes into the running again. Alright, so since it seems that ignoring him leads us right back down to the running section of the game, we're gonna feed him. Being near you is bad for me, clearly, but have a snack at least. What do you eat? Anything. You open the cupboard and find some leftover cookies. There, you can have these. He excitedly rushes to take the cookies from you. You get a headache as soon as he comes within an arm's length. As long as you stay over there. He seems disappointed, but stays on his end of the room, eating the cookies while you lean back in an armchair in the opposite one. The adrenaline of the whole situation is finally starting to wear off. It just now dawns on you how heavy your eyelids feel. Oh, that wasn't too bad. At least it wasn't a screamer. Huh? You feel something soft at your side and look down to see Vance cuddled up with you. I must have dozed off. No, you didn't. What? Instead of answering, he rests his head on you. A sudden sharp migraine reminds you you shouldn't be so close to him. Hey, shoo! He yelps and hops off the armchair. But... Oh. So this is just gonna be the same then. I see. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna get all the other options at the vending machine just to see what happens. I don't think it has anything to do with the, this section really. Actually, let me check my achievements. Alright. Alrighty. You know what? We're gonna try running again because I think that's part of the secret. As far as I can tell. He grabs you by the clothes, pulling you uncomfortably close. He's shaking. Touch me for once. Alright, trying to push him away only makes him cling to you more. You're starting to get lightheaded. You try again, this time you manage to break his grasp. Before he can grab you again, you go for the door. No, 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 don't leave. His ears are twitching. Okay, I'm gonna, I think, go downstairs. You run downstairs and out of the building. Okay, I thought I was gonna fall again. This alone feels like a success, but what now? You grip your phone in your pocket. Should you call someone? Whatever that guy is, he hardly seems real. You can't think of a single person you'd want to involve in this. What would you even say? That you found a man with animal ears sleeping in your bed? They'd call you crazy. Walking down the street without a destination other than away in your mind, you try to collect your thoughts. There are only 3 things you know for sure. You're not going to involve anyone else in whatever the hell is going on. You really don't want to go back to your place right now. And you're starving. At least the last thing can be managed. You turn the corner and walk into a convenience store. You've had better meals than a convenience store hot dog, eaten sitting on a curb in a dark parking lot, but you can't complain. It's warm. It's edible. Most importantly, it's a dinner away from whatever's in your home. You're gonna have to go back there, eventually, but the night's warm enough, you can think things over out here. Sitting on the curb eventually gets uncomfortable, but as soon as you go to stand up, a sudden headache forces you to sit back down. God, are you tired? Oh, are you okay? I thought this much distance would be enough. You look in the direction of the voice. There he is. Some part of you had hoped you'd just go back to your apartment eventually and find him miraculously gone, but that'd be too easy to be true. You don't run. What, are you gonna run with a hot dog in your hand? At this point, finishing your dinner in peace takes priority. He doesn't seem half as threatening now as he did back in your room anyway. I'm fine. It's just a headache. I haven't slept in like 2 days. Yeah, I know. Huh? How do you know that? How'd you find me here anyway? Did you stalk me? He stares at the concrete for a few long seconds. His mouth moves silently as if struggling to find the right words. That's not it. Not really, no. You can see me. I can sense you. It's like a path, a line, always leading me to you, like fate. Almost. Fate as long as you keep your eyes open. Fate as long as I can keep you cognizant. His ears twitch. Others can't see you? He shakes his head. No, it's just you right now. Maybe it's just the haunting atmosphere of the parking lot in the dead of night, but it seems so obvious to you now. Whatever he is, it's not of this plane of reality. What even are you? Some kind of ghost? No, I'm not dead. How do I put this in a way that'd make more sense to you? A phantom? A ghost, a phantom. It sounds all the same. I don't understand. Why me? You haven't slept for long enough to see me. It's simple as that. Oh, and that's why I knew that. I'm not stalking you, I promise. It's just that you wouldn't be able to see me otherwise, you know? I see, like a hallucination. He gives a strange whine. Don't call me that. I'm real, I am, I swear. You're not hallucinating. You're just seeing layers of reality humans can't usually see. You were right to not call anyone. None of this would have sounded like a sane person's words. And you attacked me because... I didn't want you to go. Ah, that sounds pathetic, doesn't it? Your head hurts again. Only now do you realize how much closer to you he has moved since you first saw him here. The headache is probably more about the lack of sleep than him, though. It's probably fine. It's not fine. You put your head in your hands. Oh, please. He immediately takes a few steps back. The headache doesn't quite pass, but it sure does get a lot better. Can I at least get one last hug before you go? We're going to refuse first, and then we will accept. I am so sorry, Vance. Like, you're kind of creepy, but I feel bad for putting you through a bunch of, you know, this stuff. Refuse. Oh. Yeah, good call. I've done you enough harm as is. Well, you can go. I'll be on my way, too. Where? I don't know. Goodbye. Goodbye? He turns around and walks away, straight ahead. You watch him leave until he disappears into the darkness. Only then do you set off home yourself. You drag yourself back up the stairs. There's a deep, dull ache in your muscles. You change into more comfortable clothes and go to bed, not even bothering to shower. You fall asleep within minutes. Bad end. Alright, let's go back and see what happens if we give him one more hug. Alright. Accept. Although hesitant, you nod. He jumps into your arms with such enthusiasm you stumble back a little. The headache picks up again as he presses his face against you. You take it for a while, though. He seems so happy. There, that's enough. He doesn't react. Hey. You tap him on the shoulder. He stalls, but lets go of you. Well, I guess this is goodbye. I guess I can't. I shouldn't keep you awake forever. Or out of your own home. You can go. Rest. I won't bother you anymore. Maybe you'll see me again someday. Maybe I will. Goodbye. Take care. You drag yourself back up the stairs. There's a deep, dull ache in your muscles, and all you want to do is change into something more comfortable and go to sleep. Just as you're about to do so, you feel something in the pocket of your jacket. It's a small piece of paper with some writing on it. Most of it is smudged beyond any legibility. Intentionally, it seems, but a few lines have been left intact. Thank you for letting me feel real. Good night. Good end. Why do I feel sad? I actually feel sad about that. How dare! Alright, now there's a guide for the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna get, so I'm gonna see if I can get all of the, achievements. And I think a couple of them have secrets. I got one. I don't know what the secret is, though. Hold up. Okay, unused kiss description. Oh, that's a secret. Okay. We will read the secrets after I go get other stuff. I'm going to be following the guide that the developers set out. So let's see. All right, we're going to get coffee. I believe that is one step to getting the a secret. Alright, so I'm gonna run downstairs again. I don't know if I'm supposed to fall down the stairs or if I'm just supposed to be able to leave, but that's how I get one of the secrets. After drinking the coffee, of course. Ah, shoot. Oops! Too slow. He grabs you by the arm and pulls you back into the bedroom with startling ease. Using his own body to push you to the ground, he grabs the scarf and ties your wrist to the leg of the desk. There. Are you comfortable? You tug at the scarf, but to no avail. If only you hadn't left it lying around. You are pretty darn comfortable, though. You nod and lean back against the desk. Aww. He cuddles up to you, laying his head on your chest. He doesn't seem to want to hurt you. Your heartbeat picks up anyway. The abnormal feeling of dread is back. Wow, 15 sanity. Please, let me go. He looks up at you like a hurt puppy. Don't be so mean to me. I just want to cuddle. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh no, minus 15 sanity. I feel like the walls are about to cave in. Shh, hang in there. For me. Oh god. Well. Forget feel like. The walls seem to be falling right now. Even sitting, you feel the ground sway under you. You bury your face into his hair out of sheer desperation to have somewhere, anywhere to hide. Oh no. Alright, this time I'm going to try to run down the stairs and not get caught. Oops. Well, I guess no matter what now, I'm gonna just fall. Bad idea. Nothing's broken, probably. You're not sure. You can't move much. Oh no. You poor thing. You must be in pain. You try to get up. Blood fills your mouth, spilling onto his shoes when you try to speak. He doesn't seem to mind. It's okay. It's all my fault. It's okay. You can hurt me right back. I'll take care of you. Just stay with me. You'll stay with me forever. It'll be good. You'll get used to me. He brushes your hair out of your face. Alright, we're gonna kind of skip through this. Bad end. Let's see if I actually unlocked the secret, though. So I did do that right when I actually fell, but I'm also glad that I got the scene where he catches us again. Alright, I am gonna go and see how I can get the other extras and achievements. Alright, for this one, I have to get the T. 40 wakefulness, and we're gonna just skip to basically trying to get away from him. Alright, we're gonna run for the broom closet. Not much you can see in the dark. You feel around blindly and grab a broom, clutching it like a weapon. I just want some company. He's trembling. Alright, I think for the first part of this I have to hit him and then go to sleep. Smack him with the broom. While he's stunned, you run out of the closet. Alright, we're gonna skip. Alright, we're going to sleep. You crawl into bed and wait a while. He says nothing. The dreadful anxiety subsides eventually. You already feel yourself drifting off to sleep. Oh. So this is what happens when we get the tea. I wish you had at least listened. Apologize? The words get stuck in your throat. You stay silent, waiting. Feels like you're running out of time. Oh, that sound was loud. You wake up in a cold sweat. The room is quiet, eerily so. Trying to focus on the sounds around you, you just focus on anything other than the nightmare. You hear nothing but the quiet buzz of electric appliances. It was just a dream, you try to reassure yourself. I feel like the textures changed right there. I read it too slow, though. You really want to believe that, but with everything that happened yesterday, you've been getting less and less sure what's real and what's not. Reluctantly, you look inside the closet. There's nobody there. Alright, I want to see what happens when I run away. Ah, it won't let me. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the broom closet and I'm going to do some other steps and get a different nightmare as far as I'm aware. Alright, not much you can see in the dark. I just want some company. He's trembling. Alright, I think for this next one we have to hug him. You hesitantly put the broom away and open your arms. He sinks into your embrace. You almost feel bad for him. Ah, thank you. There, that's enough. You gently try to pull away, but he refuses to let go. You try again, less gently. He pushes you down. You both end up on the floor, bodies still tangled together. Don't leave me. Hold me more. I think I have to fight him. It dawns on you that you never heard the closet door open. Maybe it never did. Alright, we are going to fight him. Ricket. You slam your forehead against his nose. It hurts, but it does the trick. You shove him off yourself. Alright, we're gonna tell him that the kiss was disgusting. Ah, disgusting. No, yeah, Alright, we're gonna unfortunately keep skipping until we go to bed. You crawl into bed and wait a while. He says nothing. The dreadful anxiety subsides eventually. You already feel yourself drifting off to sleep. If I did it right, it should trigger another nightmare, which it sounds like it has. You find yourself in an unfamiliar place. I saw that flicker out. It's cold, but a strong smell of burning wood wafts through the air. You are not alone here. You have no idea why, but you're sure of it. Peering into the darkness, you notice something, an indistinct shape on the concrete floor. It's breathing. You come closer, close enough to see it, cautiously, but with an inexplicable feeling that you have to. Oh. The smoky smell is overtaken by that blood. He's alive. Whatever happened to him, he's definitely alive. You can see him breathing. You can hear it. All I ever wanted was just a little of your love. Why are you so cruel? This is all your fault. You wake up with a start. The room is quiet, eerily so. Trying to focus on the sounds around you, you hear nothing but the quiet buzz of electric appliances. Alright, we're gonna keep skipping, but it's gonna be a bad end. Alright, I have 3 more achievements to get, so I'll look that up. And I could have sworn... Alright, so I'm gonna go get an energy drink now, and then I can get another achievement. I don't know if it changes how that goes down. I don't quite know, but we shall see. Actually, after that, I'll actually get another achievement, because I've gotten everything. Energy drink. We're gonna hit him. Poor little guy. I feel bad for him. You smack him with the broom. While he's stunned, you run out of the closet. You manage to barricade the door with the broom before he can get out. Sitting on the bed on the other end of the room, you stare at the closet door. Alright. We're gonna question him. So, care to explain what the hell you are? Some kind of hallucination? Not a hallucination, no. More like a spirit. A phantom. We're gonna skip through this too unless anything changes. I'm sorry. I love you. I just wish I could keep you close forever. He falls silent. You go to bed. Your heart is still racing. You're not sure if it's the caffeine or the adrenaline, but at least your headache is beginning to slowly subside. Hey, are you awake? Oh, so this did change because we took the energy drink. Just kidding. Ha, I know you are. It's taking you longer than I expected, considering you've been awake long enough to see me. I really thought you'd just go to bed, and then after just a few minutes I'd be... I don't want to say gone. Makes it sound like you'd kill me or erase me somehow. Gone would be a strange word to say you won't notice me anymore. The closet door creaks. He must be leaning on it. Wait, can you explain something to me? Sure. Ask away. How did you get into the closet? Huh? Through the door. How else? Is there another way? No, there isn't. That's the point. I never heard it open or saw it. You were just suddenly there. No way I would have missed it in a small space like this. Can you phase through objects or something, like a ghost? No, I can't. He trails off, pausing for a moment. I know what happened. You did miss it. You dozed off for just a moment, a few seconds, no more than 10 for sure. I know. I felt it. Micro-sleep, not enough to make you stop seeing me, but enough to make the connection waver. How does it feel? Bad. Not that it hurts. A sudden lightness. Like a part of me being taken away. It's just a return to normal. I mean, don't pity me. Sorry. I must sound so dramatic. But it feels good to be real to someone, like an anchor, in a way. A connection. It's got a bit of a weight to it. Even if you can't stay close, it's still a comforting feeling. That does sound nice. I wonder what it's like to be human. I wonder if it's like this. Sorry to keep you locked in there. No, I'm okay. I'm comfortable here, on the floor, as long as this feeling keeps up. And after that, I guess it's my own fault. I got selfish. Can't blame you for how you handled it. I wouldn't trust me either. You're not sure what to say and too tired to think much. If there are any right words you could say, you fall asleep before you can find them. You wake up the next morning, finally feeling well rested. The room is silent and warm, sunlight streaming in through the window. After a while, you hesitantly check the broom closet. There's nobody there. Still a bad end, but we got an achievement, I think. Now, why am I not getting the last achievement? Because as far as I know, it's from getting both of the good endings. And I did. Unless, okay, so maybe I have to go through the whole game and get both and let it go back to this screen again. So I'm gonna do that. I'll get all the achievements and then we are going to read the extras and that'll be it. Alright, so I finally got all the achievements. Let's see what they are. Crash, fall down the stairs. Sharing is caring. Split the leftover cookies with Vance. Oblivion, nothing hurts anymore. Noteworthy. Get a note from Vance. Still a better love story than Twilight. I love that. Kiss with a mouthful of blood. Bleeding heart. Find a heart of blood. Unlocks a secret. Late night talks. Talk with Vance after going to bed. A bitter end. Get caught on top of the stairs and get a regular bad end after drinking coffee. Unlocks a secret. Budget feast. Get every option at the vending machine. Tea errors. Experience both possible nightmares. All's well that ends well. Get both good endings. Unlocks a secret. Pretty cool. And now let's look at the secrets. Unused kiss description. You come closer slowly, watching as his eyes light up more with your every step. To call the way he looks at you doting wouldn't do it justice. When you pull him closer by the fabric of his shirt, kneeling in front of him, he gives in to your guidance with the gratitude of a once doubter seeing heaven. Your lips meet for just a few seconds. An intersection of bodies, your tongue on the points of his teeth, rapture with an iron aftertaste. He heaves an inaudible sigh when you pull away. Alright then, the unused scene. Oh my, don't leave. I've been so lonely. His ears are twitching. The smell of copper and burning wood seems to fill the room. Alright. Your head is spinning. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Oh, okay. Too slow. He grabs you by the arm and pulls you back into the bedroom with startling ease. You're doomed. Or so you think before you notice how uncertain he is. Still clutching your arm with one hand, he throws a chair in front of the door as a rudimentary barricade. He keeps throwing quick chaotic glances all over the room. Whatever he's trying to find, he's not seeing it. It's far from threatening. It's pathetic. Your head's starting to hurt, though. You yank your arm out of his grasp. Hey, wait! You don't run. Simply take a few steps away from him, gesturing for him to stay away. Surprisingly, he obeys. There's no attempt to attack you or even close the distance. All he does is stare and give a quiet, inarticulate whine. Now what? You can't bring yourself to throw him out. But what are you supposed to do? Let somebody, something, whose very proximity is a danger, stay in your tiny apartment? Once again, you're struck by the feeling that he seems more like a stray pet than a person. Sit. To your surprise, he sits down on the floor without a second of hesitation. Good boy, now just stay there. You go to bed, his eyes follow you, but he stays exactly where you left him. What a sudden change of heart. Ugh, can't sleep. My head hurts and I can feel his eyes on me. Oh, hello? How horrifying. Alright. And let's get a post-good ending scene. That's our last secret. It's been months since you've seen him. Probably a good sign. Not that your sleep schedule has gotten much better, even if it's not that bad. Even now, you're struggling not to fall asleep in class. Wow, I'm screwed. If running from a being from a different plane of reality hasn't fixed me, I don't know what will. Just gotta make it through this class. Just gotta keep my eyes open. Oh. Oh. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Vance? But there's no way I've been awake long enough to... I'm not even awake right now anyway, am I? Come on, don't you know you're not supposed to say that out loud? Oh. Can't we have a moment of peace? You'll see me again. Come on, wake up. Oh, finally. Everyone left already. I don't know how you slept through that. Whoever took it upon himself to wake you up leaves in a hurry before you can see their face, let alone gather your thoughts enough to answer. You grab your things and head home, still wiping your eyes of sleep. It couldn't have really been him. Of course not. Not if there's any logic to this. Just a dream. You'll see me again, huh? He did mention he had always been here. On a different layer of reality. A parallel plane? It's a weird thought. Even after a few months, you sit back and try to visualize it in a way that makes sense. What was it people say about parallel lines? The saddest story written by mathematics. Always close, but never meeting. But this can't be right. Can't apply to me and him, obviously. The second saddest makes more sense. Tangent lines. Meeting once and then never again. Only ever getting further away. But maybe, just maybe. True end. Oh, that's so cute. No, I'm not gonna cry. I shouldn't be crying over a character like that, but he is kind of adorable. Okay. Alright, let's go look at the gallery and then, yeah. Okay, so... Oh. Alright, that's an awesome gallery. That was The Science of Staying Awake, and oh boy, that was a journey. As a horror visual novel, it was decent on the horror. Definitely affectionately cheesy, as the creator puts it, but it was very good at making me feel on edge or even jumpy at times. The jump scares were definitely present, but not overdone, even with the loud sounds and stuff. And the concept for the game itself was quite fascinating. I really enjoyed the idea of a creature, or a phantom, as Vance calls himself, that can only be seen when one is sleep deprived due to existing kind of in another dimension. It's just an interesting concept that definitely takes from the fact that people tend to see things when very sleep deprived. And the idea that Vance's motives were also partially inspired by this truth of his existence added a rather interesting layer to the game beyond the whole weird person is super obsessed with the player character and tries to keep them around by force. Even though there was also romance intertwined with his motives, I liked that it wasn't the only reason. His desperation to be kept around in the human dimension ended up making me rather emotional over the whole thing. I actually felt bad for him, and almost wished that there had been a way for our character to keep him around, but the only way to do that would to have been to die of sleep deprivation. But, you know, I was still very fond of Vance by the end. He was a weird and interesting character, and I think he was well written. His feral behavior very easily tied into the nature of his existence, though it was hard to tell if he was really in love or just excited and infatuated by the fact that he was finally able to be seen. It was also very nice that we were able to get so many outcomes with a few choice differences, although I'll be honest, I may not have been able to get all of them without a guide. But still, I was especially pleased with the fact that we were able to get that true ending as a secret from getting both of the good endings. It was a nice touch, and not gonna lie, the true ending made me tear up a little bit. Now, as far as the art direction for the game goes, the imagery in this game was well done. I loved the art style and Vance's design. It was cute. It was honestly just adorable. And his expressions were both endearing and maybe a little bit scary at times. And the CGs were very nicely done too. I particularly appreciated the ones that appeared during our nightmares. That was pretty cool. I also very much liked the music used for the game. It set the scenes well, and the happier music for when the player character wakes up made me feel vaguely empty. It kind of added to how emotional the idea of leaving Vance behind made me feel, which I mean is probably kind of silly, but there's something to be said about writing that makes me feel so emotional over a character. And of course, the timed mechanics were a nice touch when we had to run away, but just a few seconds too slow and he catches us, or when we had to make certain choices when running down the stairs or else we would fall. That was really cool. I liked how that was programmed in. I thought it was very interesting, and it was pretty awesome. Overall, this was a delightful experience. I'm very glad I got a chance to play through this visual novel. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of me but you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I upload videos Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I stream on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Fridays are usually twice a month, but they have been known to be more. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye!